So, the Intel Inboard 386 PC helps you work faster. Is the claim true? Well, I would like to say yes, but also no. The only drawback really with this card is that the memory it has on board, built in, is 1 megabyte. In standard MS-DOS, you get 640K, and then there's just a dribble left of memory after that sort of 1 megabyte space. So there's not really that much to do if you need the sort of 386 power-hungry applications. Now, there's a fella called Harrison Frazier who is on Vintage Computer Forums. You should check him out, because what he's done with the help of a few others is built a board for the Inboard which gives you the ability to plug in those extra memory modules. So you can plug in some SIMs and you can get up to 4 megabytes of memory. So I've ordered one of those from Harrison, and hopefully that'll be with me from the United States of America really soon now, and I'll make another video following up on that progress. But basically, as it is with 1 megabyte, there's a certain limitation to how useful it can be. For example, I've got here my installation of DeskView. DeskView is not Microsoft Windows, it's a kind of multitasking platform which allows you to swap between applications, but actually not more than swap, it allows you to multitask. Now, if I had enough memory, I'd probably be able to completely multitask, i.e. have two applications here running in real time side by side. But as it is, because I don't have enough memory, you can see that when I go over to this here, let's have a look at the memory first of all. When I go to memory status, it says swapping up the top right for starters, and it tells me that I've got 0 in the way of expanded memory, and I've got common memory and blah blah blah. So I can kind of switch between windows. I can go back to number 1 here, and then that will give me my bulletin board that I can zoom the window off and I can see, and everything is hunky-dory, which is great, because before I wasn't able to do that. So I can run multiple applications side by side, but I have to swap them to get them to come back to each other, right? So I have to press this A key and then switch windows, choose the second one, and then swap. So it stops this application running and then swaps over to this one here. So this, I can do stuff on this, like I can do that, /S, and off it goes. And then I'll do zoom, I'll zoom out, and you can see that it's paused doing that right there, and I can swap back to the other one. But what's happening is it will only allow me to run one application at a time. Not really that helpful if I wanted to do two things at once. So say write a document and go on the bulletin board, or use the micro web browser. Either way, it's not quite there yet, because I think we